Hi, Kim, by the way. Thank you very much for spending this time with me today to talk about Laugh Out Proud.
You're very welcome.
It's so nice to see your face.
Yeah, it's nice to see yours. You're still on vacation, right?
Yes, well, you could call it a
Quarantine
vacation. I'm on a quarantine-cation, I guess.
Okay.
I haven't really been completely quarantined since I've been here, but we've been very careful and all the social distancing and mask wearing and things that you're supposed to be doing, we're doing that. And so we're taking care of ourselves and each other.
Good. Good. Okay. Are you ready for the show on the first Saturday of May?
I am so excited about this show. The lineup that you've put together, it sounds amazing. And you just let me know recently that we have Cathy Lewis.
Yes.
Cathy Lewis. Tell me about her.
Oh, well, I met Cathy at the Comedy Store. I did the show that she produced there for a little while in the Belly Room. And I know she studied film production at LACC. And she's really, really funny. And she's hard to book. So I'm looking forward to seeing her on Saturday.
Yeah, we've had her on our show a couple of times on the live show, but this will be her first appearance on our Laugh Out Proud online edition.
Yes, yes, indeed.
And then you also brought in Jane Condon. We haven't seen her on this show before, right?
No, Jane Condon is from New York, and I met her. We did a show together at the Ice House in Pasadena, and that's where we met. And if she were out here more often, I had booked her before, but she's not. And she's got all kinds of credit. She's been on The View, on the Today Show. She did Last Comic Standing. She has a podcast called Funny Over 50. And I'm pleased that at least we can do an online show and she can do it, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Where is she going to be Zooming from?
She'll be Zooming from her home in New York.
Oh, okay. Great. So the show is going to be coming from Hilo, Hawaii, Los Angeles, California, New York, and we also have Marga Gomez. Where's she Zooming from?
She is from San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, she lives there now. I believe she's originally from New York. And if you don't know who Marga is, you should. I remember right before I moved out here, I read some interview with Robin Williams where they asked him about some of his favorite comics, and he mentioned her, even though she wasn't really famous at that point. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to check her out when I move to California. She's pretty wonderful in her doing her one-woman shows where she does a variety of characters. She's got a new one called The Spanking Machine, which she's doing in the Bay Area right now. And I've also tried to get her, but it's difficult because she's out of town. But now online, I'm looking forward to seeing her.
Yeah, this is going to be great. Now, you also booked Jackie Monahan, right? She's been on the show a couple of times.
Yes, I love having Jackie. I really do. She's a nut, and she's very funny. I know Jackie for a long time, and she was in that movie Codependent Lesbian Space. No, wait a minute. Codependent Lesbian Space Alien Seek Same, I believe.
Right, I think that's it.
Yeah. It's very funny, and recently she's been around. She's always doing her comedy. You always see her around. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing her again.
Yeah, me too. That's going to be really cool. Well, I just wanted to let people know a little bit more about our show. Those of you who have never tuned in to Laugh Out Proud or been to one of our live shows, we're an outreach program for the Unitarian Universalist Church of Studio City. And their program is called the Welcoming Congregation, and it's particularly welcoming to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgendered, queer, and questioning people. And so our comics are from our community, and also straight allies who have been very popular in the gay community. And so it's really fun to see the kind of lineups that you put together, Kim, because there's always a nice diversity, a nice variety of comics, not just culturally, racially, gender, sex, all that stuff. It's also the type of comedy that these women and men are doing.
Yeah. Yeah. This month it so happens we have an all-woman lineup. I didn't design it that way. It just seemed to work out. And I don't audition people. I just go with the comics that I know, and I like to see people before I book them. So just so I can put together a lineup that, kind of flows, has some sort of link. Each comic would have some sort of good linking to the next and so on. But anyway, I'm very happy about this one. At least we can do it online, and it would be great if we could do it in person, but maybe, some other time.
Soon, yeah, soon we'll be back in the sanctuary at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Studio City. But in the meantime, we're able to reach far and wide. We're going to be probably having people viewing our show from Australia, England, here in Hawaii. We'll have some viewers back in LA, and of course New York, and the rest of the East Coast. So it's really, really exciting that we can have this kind of outreach. I wanted to point out that the Laugh Out Proud is going to be asking for donations for the comics. They just do the show for free, and then when we pick up some tips, we distribute it to the comics. We're going to do that again via Venmo on the night of the show. So you can see the graphic above my head that you can just Venmo at Laugh Out Proud.
You kind of lower your head just a tad. So then, you can see the address, text UUCSC to 44321 to donate to the church.
Right.
Or use Venmo at Laugh Out Proud to tip the comics.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because the church is sponsoring this. They're putting it on their Zoom account. And the whole point is to make people aware that there is a church that doesn't discriminate, that's an open church. We don't have our own set dogma, for instance. You don't have to memorize a catechism or, come with any pre-described beliefs. You can come with your own belief system, and people are there to support your particular path, your spiritual path. So, so that's the whole point of the Unitarian Universalism Church, is freedom and an ability to find community together. And that's what we're doing at Laugh Out Proud, I think. We're really building a strong LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah.
So our show, this edition of the show, is just next to May Day, on May 2nd. So we're calling it the May Day edition. So make sure that everybody registers to vote and gets involved, because May Day is basically a workers' holiday. It's a time to sort of rise up and say, look, it's power to the people, and unions matter, and people matter, and workers matter. So
it's Labor Day for the rest of the world.
Yeah, the rest of the world celebrates May Day, and it's time that the United States falls in line and gets aware of the class struggle that people are going through. So that's about it, Kim. Thank you very much for joining me today and letting me talk your ear off.
Okay, my pleasure.
Face, and hopefully we'll be all back together again in Los Angeles in the near future.
Oh, and what time is the show on May 2nd?
Okay, let me put the flyer on. I'm going to share my screen.
It's 8 o'clock show, right?
The show is 8 o'clock, but we're going to open the doors, so to speak, of the meetup room at 7:30. So what you'll do is you'll go to the meetup .com, Laugh Out Proud LA LGBTQ Comedy Night in Studio City to RSVP for the meetup group and join it through there. You could also find a link, will be eventually posted on the Unitarian Universalist Church of Studio City's website at uustudiocity.org. We'll make sure
I'm gonna put that link on the meetup page, correct?
Yeah, you're going to go to a meetup page. There will be a super secret password so that only the invited guests will be there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Kim, and stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you a week from Saturday night.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.